Hi everyone, this short video shows you the feature of cliffs, wave-cut notches and wave-cut platforms. Now we know that the sea attacks the coastline and erodes it away through a variety of processes, abrasion or corrasion depending which term you've been taught, hydraulic action and wave pounding being the three principal methods by which the waves erode rock away. Now here you can see just east of Torquay in southern England a well-developed cliff system. You can see the exposed rock running right along the coastline. You can also see this exposed flat platform of rock, and you can see how far it extends. And you can also see, if you inspect closely, all of this rubble and broken rock nearer to the cliffs. Now what's happened here is that the sea at its high tide, when it's reaching right into the cliffs, erodes the bottom of the cliff face. Now I can't get much closer than this, so it's difficult for me to show you a brilliant example of a wave cut notch, and the pictures I'll show you in class are better at giving you precise images there. But perhaps here you can see how the bottom of the cliff has been attacked more aggressively by the sea. It's been scoured and gouged at by the processes of hydraulic action, wave pounding and abrasion. In that process, what happens is the cliff is weakened. You can see from this angle how the cliff is being undercut. And that process is happening all the way along the cliffs here. As the cliffs are undercut, they eventually collapse, and you can see all of the evidence of previous cliff collapses if we look from above. All of these boulders that have fallen. They are the rubble from previous cliff collapses. The rubble, you'll notice, is quite rounded. They're not all angular. And the more rounded they are, the longer ago they collapsed, because the sea has had time to bash them about and through the process of attrition smooth and round them. Where you see more angular ones, you know that those ones have fallen off the cliff or collapsed from the cliff more recently. Now, as these rocks are dragged around by the sea coming in and then moving out again, they smooth and flatten the exposed rock area that's left behind as the cliff collapses. What you need to realize is that this cliff line here was once out here, and the sea has created a notch, weakened the cliff, and the cliff has collapsed, and the sea has slowly worn away and transported away all of the rubble at the base of the cliff. Then a new notch formed and the cliff collapsed and the cliff moved back again, and the material, the rubble, was then eroded, broken down and transported away and deposited elsewhere. And then a new notch was formed, and so on until the cliff is at its current location, and you see this large wave cut platform as evidence of that process. This process hasn't stopped, this cliff is still being eroded, and this wave cut platform will continue to grow. So that's a wave cut platform, cliff, and wave cut notch. You'll find better exam standard answers in other videos on the website, but this is a nice way for you to familiarize yourself with what these features actually look like.